Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joe. Today is May the 6th. My journey 250k. I'm currently at 129, 119. So down by about 2% for the day, which is about 2,800. For the past week, down by about 9%, which is about 12,700. Past month, down by about 9.4%, which is about 13,400. And for the past 3 months, down by about 27%, which is about 49,500. And then for the past year, up by about 35.3%, which is about 33,600. So if you're new to this channel, I usually show my progress in my journey to 50k every single day, showing you every daily, weekly, monthly, 3-month and 1 year movement, as well as touching base on a play that I'm usually in. Today we'll be talking about Etsy, but before that, I just wanted to tell you guys the market looked choppy today. We have probably the Dow Jones only in the green, Nasdaq and S&P, all of them red. So just be cautious when trading today. If you're a long-term holder, you should be fine. If you are buying any dips or opportunities you deem fit, a quick reminder, this is just for entertainment purposes only. Always do your own due diligence. We do have a lot of companies which were doing their earnings this week, so a lot of people moving money around just based on also fears of the stocks underperforming. So just be aware of that. That's why there's a lot of action right now going on. We have the hedge funds doing their thing to offload and buy back at a discount. So just know, if you're in a play and it drops way too much, you shouldn't freak out as much. If you're a long-term holder, you should probably look at it as an opportunity. But yeah, it's up to you, but just be very cautious at this time. I'll be talking about Etsy. Etsy is the only e-commerce play that I have. For those people in either Amazon or Shopify, you've probably seen some good returns. So currently I still have my 100 shares position, average cost of $82. You can see I'm up by about 91%, but today alone I'm down by 14%, which is about 2,600. This is one of the stocks which has just been going down like crazy. Yesterday I did not manage to get my covered call assigned. The premiums were really good. I think there was one which I was looking at which was almost 1,500, so I missed on that. Right now they're probably worth like 100, 200 for the ones I was looking at, so I'll just wait for it to kind of recover. This is a stock that I usually do covered calls a lot on, because if I have the shares taken away from me, I should be fine, just because the return will be almost 100% and I can always get into a different play. But I'll be giving you an update. So let's look at the numbers. So you can see the volume right now is about 7.3 million. Market cap is about 21 billion. You can see the 52-week high was almost 251, and right now they're like 158. So that's a big difference, almost $90. So for the long-term holders, maybe this is a good opportunity, but just have it in your watch list if it's something that interests you. I am both a buyer and a seller on Etsy, so I know the platform pretty well. The few concerns which have arisen lately, because there's a lot of mass-produced items on there, and it kind of is the purpose of handmade products. When they release a platform, that was kind of what they were touting them to be. So we have, I think, ivory and other stuff that are prohibited still being sold there. So there's a little bit of some negative news going on, but the numbers also kind of weren't as bad. But let's just go through this CNBC article, which I found interesting. I think they summarized the numbers a little bit easier. Stock making the biggest moves. Let's see here. See, I think it was this one. So Etsy slide more than 9% after it wants a flowing growth. So Etsy on Wednesday reported better than expected earnings for the first quarter, but warned that it expects gross merchandise sales to decelerate in the second quarter due to tough year-over-year comparison. So e-commerce companies boosted by the pandemic, including Etsy, eBay, Wayfair, continue to face intense pressure from investors to prove their businesses can continue to grow steadily in a post-pandemic world. So you can see their earnings were about $1 per share adjusted versus 0.88 expected. Revenues of 551 million versus 530 million expected. So you can see the online marketplace forecast second quarter gross merchandise sales between 2.8 billion and 3.1 billion, representing growth of 5% to 15% from the last year's quarter. Analysts surveyed by Refinitiv were looking for gross merchandise sales of 2.95. Gross merchandise sales is a closely watched metric in the industry that measures the total value of goods sold on the site. So you can see a quote here. We currently expect Q2 2021 GMS to decelerate along with the rest of the e-commerce as we lap the tremendous 2020 growth sales, Etsy CEO Josh Silverman said in a statement. So, it's kind of inevitable. It's hard to compare that growth they had last year. I think a good example was face masks. I think last year Q1 they probably did more than 300 million. This year alone, just face masks, they probably did around 70 million. So that's kind of concerning because in the same probably conditions, so it should have been pretty close. So I can see why a lot of investors are a bit worried. So personally, I think e-commerce is not dead. In my opinion, it's still growing, but as a platform where sellers do handmade stuff, there's a lot of pros and cons. The pros, it's like the sellers can really make good money without them having their own websites, but most sellers have their own website in addition to Etsy. So down the road, when your site gets good traffic, you can ditch Etsy, and that's kind of one of the cons I see. The pros, they do marketing, so if you optimize your store very well, you should be able to have some good returns. But yeah, I wanted to kind of touch base on the numbers a little bit, kind of show you where I'm at with the stock. I'm a long-term holder for now. I'll be doing covered calls, so if those get a sign like I mentioned, I'll be okay parting ways with the company. But yeah, right now we're just holding. May seems to be kind of a tough month. Also, I wasn't expecting it to be as bad as this, but just stay strong. Don't panic sell. If anything, just be calm, be collected. Take your time to review your portfolio so that you don't get so much red even when some plays are really doing okay or doing well in the market. But that's it for me. Let me know in the comment section what e-commerce stock you have, and we can chat down there in the comment section. You can support the channel by liking this video, giving this thumbs up so that we can grow the channel even faster. Turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we do an upload. Be green, be safe. See you next one. Bye.